Hi Angie, very thank you for this opportunity that you allowed us to come and interview you about how God works in a miraculous way. Basically, how I got to know you is about how many years ago?
I think more than 8 years.
Yeah, more than 8 years.
Yeah, more than that. I think maybe 6. No, you're 15 now. You're 21. It was 6 years ago.
6 years.
It was 3 a.m. There was this fly came to my house and got my attention to walk into this word called Cornerstone that I wrote there, and I Googled and I saw all about your Cornerstone home. I was very impressed what you do. I was like, I must meet this girl. I think I called you, and he sent me, and then we've been friends since then, right?
Yes.
So I admire what you do. So maybe you want to share a little bit how we meet and what happened.
Yeah, it was a real surprise that you came and then suddenly we don't know each other.
Yeah.
But God did the connection.
He did.
Yes, He did, and then it was amazing
Yeah.
how God connected and how you have been a blessing to us. And we really appreciate and we are really thankful for all that you have done for us.
You recall that day when we met? Do you want to share a little bit when we came? How it was quite a surprise for us too. But I know when we came, my dad kept crying because he was very impressed by what.
Yes, when I was sharing about my testimony, you and your sister were crying also.
Yeah, my dad, everyone
was surprised,
Maybe you want to share a little bit? I really like to share.
Okay, actually,
you are the miracle for these children. Remember?
Yeah.
Because you keep saying I'm like the blessing and miracle, but it's not. It's God. Because I say God works through us, but we are obedient. But currently, what you are doing, not many people can do. You see, actually maybe 5% people. It's because you are now the miracle of this group of children. Your guardian. But you want to share a little bit how God used you and how you started.
Okay, actually I was working with Malaysian Care. Worked for about 6 years. Then after that I resigned. After resigning, I thought I'd want to work full time. I thought just do some counseling and that's it. But God has other plan. And one of the pastors who prayed, he told me that I have to start the home on my own. But I was surprised because I don't have any money or anything to start. And then how to start, So he kept on telling, and then finally I decided if that is God's calling, I will fast and pray for 30 days. So I fast and pray, and then I went back to the same pastor. Then he said, okay, he said the same thing. So I came and then went and looked for the house and everything without no money. Nothing I had, but I just went and met up with the welfare officers, Yeah, welfare officers, and then started looking for the house and all. But so happened that house was a Malay lady's one, and she agreed for me to go in without paying any rental.
Oh, this one?
Not this one. Earlier I was in Taman Maju, somewhere more closer to Kajang. And then from there, God connect me to another church that is Cornerstone Glory Church.
Also Cornerstone?
Glory, yes.
Oh, by the way, I started one called House of Cornerstone. And you are Cornerstone.
At that church, I've never heard before, and I don't know the pastor at all.
Okay.
But somehow God connect us there, and they also don't know me, but they agreed to pay the rental for us. So that's how I started this home, by faith, without nothing, zero. So from there, every day fast and pray lah. Sit and pray and then wait for people to bless me.
Were you alone or you have any partner?
At that time I got one friend. He was the one who did for me the wiring and all lah, but he was not involved in anything.
So you're solo lah.
Yeah, so I thought he will help me, but anyway he doesn't want to get involved.
And you got Holy Spirit.
Yes, so God was with me lah.
Yes.
So then pray. But when I started, the home was in 2003, and the house was ready by May, June, like that. But there was no children. So every day I will pray and cry and ask God, when is the child? The first child. Yes, no children.
You like children, is it?
But actually, you ask me, I don't like to be with the children at one time.
Huh?
I was working as a nurse and I was all the while alone. So I like to be alone. When I was a volunteer with the shelter home, they asked me to join them. I said, no, I'm not going to go run after the children and take care. I don't want. But when I was working in the clinic for about 6 years, then by that time I already accepted Christ. So I was thinking I have to do something more. I'm so bored with the same job and all. That's how I went to Malaysian Care, and then I joined the children's home. That is another story lah, but somehow I joined there. So that's how I started. When I left, then I started on my own lah, this one. So by the faith, so every day sit, pray, cry, fight with God lah for the children to come in. No children. I said you asked me to start the home, everything. I have no children. How? So slowly, one by one, the children started coming. And then you won't believe, even I want to cook the pots and pans, I go and take some from my house, some from my brother's house. That's how I started in the beginning. So then only the children started coming. But money-wise, we were very down. And we won't know when is the next packet of rice going to come. So every time I will use the Bible verse where the widow feed the Isaiah to feed him the bread. I say, Lord, every time I take the rice, I say, Lord, this cup must be always full. It must not go empty. You always keep it full. And so yes, it became the last packet we will open. But before the last packet of rice finish, the next packet will come.
Maybe you want to tell the audience what you told me. Even when you have overflow, what do you do with that?
Yeah, now that's why. But at that time also, when we have very little also, the first Christmas we didn't have any money to spend. One of my friend gave $150. So with that we celebrated Christmas, and near my place there was one poor family. So we invited the children for Christmas. And when they went, because at one time people gave us a lot of milk powder, so we blessed them. But from the day till today, we are blessing people. So when we have extra or no extra, when people call and ask, we give. Because we give, in 1-2 days we will get more than we have blessed.
So much faith.
Yes.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's why recently I have a friend who get all this food stuff, and then she contribute to all the homes, So I told her, hey, I said, Linda, I got extra, you want She said, everybody know struggling for food, you got extra one. You're so blessed. I say, yes, you want, you come and take us. So she will give me the connection where they need, which home they need help, and also we always give.
Am I right to say no much fear for you? Every time you just trust God, right?
Yes,
like
yes.
Anxious or
Yes.
Or you just don't.
No, but as a human, at times the fear will come. If I say no, that means I'm lying. We are humans.
Takut, right?
Yes, at times, yes. But I will always ask God, you have been faithful all this year. I know you will bless me, but when? And I know you will never leave me, because I always hold on to His word. I will not leave you nor forsake you. I always hold that one. I always claim that word. So that's how we keep on moving.
Maybe you want to share with us that one time after you got a van, you went to church and said, this is how faithful God is.
Yeah, I shared the testimony, and everybody so surprised.
Yeah. How did it happen? You mean you pray for that or what?
Yes, we have been praying for the van. And then that's how God connected you to me,
Yes.
So we didn't know that somebody from Singapore is going to come and bless us.
With a map and 3 of us know nothing with the ways lost.
So we don't know. That's why God can use anybody whom you don't know also.
Yeah. And when we came, it's just to bless you for maybe that time. But you told me a van, I'm like counted. I told my husband 100,000. But then I thought, if she can have faith with that little she had, I must stand on the same faith to believe I will raise the fund. So I really, right, how miraculously the people who came forward to are the Singaporeans.
Yeah, that's why.
You remember that?
Yeah.
And you never met them.
That's why as the years go, I just keep on claiming. I said, Lord, if it is your will, the van will come.
Yeah, you should show us a picture of that. Yeah.
I always will tell. I say, if it is your will, definitely it can be late, can be many years, but I'm very sure it will come. So suddenly, after no contact for some time, suddenly she called, hey, everything ready,
It's not that no contact, we couldn't find out.
Yeah. So he just like quiet down, and then he came. Because earlier the car also somebody blessed me, they pay cash, the black car, the Proton, also somebody gave, the time gave also, I say, really, God so great. I can, use somebody. That one is 27,000 lah. So when I go drive the new one, I said, oh Lord, 100,000 you bless me. Oh, you. I can't describe the joy.
I know you text me. I've never seen the when she showed me thank you and all the picture. I am touched. I'm thankful to God.
So that's why you can never know lah how God is going to bless you. Sometimes it's like, God, really you have the faith in me. I know it's a question like that. Do you really trust me?
But you increase our faith.
So that's how lah. As these are the things that keep on moving, and we are going lah. And then our faith also builds stronger. But if you say don't have fear and all that, sure we as a human we have.
I'm sure God sees your faithfulness. I really pray because the fact that I wrote this book with a very clear mission and intention from the whole family, although I stressed them up because it's not my strength to write, but I'm willing to do it because I know the book is going to touch life, and I pray really. I say, God, allow me to put Angie's name there and the Facebook there because you never know. Anyone can read the book, and many people are very rich too, and they can spare a bit. And God's hand, in God's hand, I try, but I feel very connected to you all.
We always have a special space in the heart for you and your family. We always talk about you.
Thank you.
We always remember you.
I like how you, sometimes I'm so busy, mommy will text me, how are you, how is it? I'm like, oh thank you, because sometimes I just, he miss you so much. Please tell me.
They always admire him, say he's a policeman.
The first time we saw him, we thought like, he's a policeman.
Oh, he's a policeman. Then how my dad really means that. You know how my dad said to me, why you never take me there for Christmas and New Year? I said, Pa, sometimes I'm very busy. I really miss them. So today, very last minute, we told him, I'm coming, can I come in shorts? He really miss you all because he always asks about you. You're a policeman, right? Thank you so much. Anything else you want to tell the people? I really want people to trust God because we all are trusting on God. It's not easy. Like today I come, I have a desire to do something for you, but I know not this time. And I said, God, but it's okay, I go interview. And God said, my friend here. I'm like, okay. I'm really thankful. I cannot tell her what I want to do. And Kimberly, they all know my situation now, but I still trust God. But she's here. She's a miracle today, right?
God can use anybody.
Yes.
But also He sees our obedience, the faith. God can bless us. It comes God's timing. It's not our time. We can pray and ask, but yet we still have to wait for God's timing. He knows when to bless you. He wants you to wait. That means there's a reason.
Amen. Thank you for the encouragement.
There's a reason.
Because
to wait.
We have invested in things that no sound for one, like your car. Kimberly can say that because they waited for the van, I didn't know sound. Same thing, all our investment, all family down with the investment, suddenly now no sound. We are waiting. After tonight, we're going to claim, I'll share. Because we know, that's just the way God is saying, trust me.
Sometimes just God keep quiet to see how we feel, how is our faith. Are we still holding on to Him or not? Or going our different direction? It's if you tell me if everything we ask God give you immediately, there's no joy, no excitement, You have to wait. You have to really wait until the end, the thing happen, that is the joy. Then you get so excited. If everything we pray, everything God give already, very simple. Very easy to get everything.
I'm very thankful, I can learn so much from you, So much. Every time I come here and talk to you, I increase that. Even whatever situation we're facing, Allah, this is touchy, this is one sneeze only, like you say. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we look at you, how? What about next month?
Take care of the children. There's frustration, anger, disappointment, everything is there. But end of the day, when you sit, you just look at the children, and I have all their photos from small, So when I go through that, wow, I say how they have grown, And I am amazed, at times I sit when I pray, I say, Lord, if it is not you, I could have not done it alone. without nobody helping and going on. It is God who's doing, not me. I'm just a vessel.
Yeah, there's one story I really want you to share because it's still here. I think Hindi also. You think you're somebody who like to look pretty last time, right?
Yes, yeah.
Can you tell us about that? Yeah. So much like me and my sister, you see, even taking plastic bag is no elegant, but
Yeah.
no pretty. And what they've got, the Lord make you do, you tell them just to close with this stuff.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Okay, this one is a testimony lie. Everybody like to be so nice and all, you see. So
Yeah.
one day, that time I was working with Malaysian Care, and then I went to this grocery shop to buy biscuits. So I was having 3 big tins of biscuit tins, 2 hands here, one, and then the bag hanging here. I was waiting at the road to cross the road to go to the van. And suddenly God spoke to me. He said, do you remember or not, at one time when you went to the hospital, just to carry the small bottle, you felt so ashamed and you throw the bottle inside the drain. When the medicine is just a bottle I was carrying, a plastic bottle like that. I was so shy to carry the bottle. I just throw inside the drain and walked. He said, do you remember the incident? And now look at yourself, how you are standing by the roadside.
And with the biscuit tin?
Yes, with the biscuit tin. Then at the moment I thought that I really laughed, because I have forgotten, but God have not forgotten.
Oh, yes, He doesn't.
He has not forgotten. So He remembered. That means we have given up so many things and you really humble yourself and you are in that situation. That's why God always never forget all the things. It's just to remind us how we are at now. At this moment.
That's true.
So that's actually, if you say by faith, there's a lot of things that God has done.
Yeah.
There are so many things that we can share, but not enough time.
Yeah, but what you just shared this time is saying how you started the home without money.
Yes.
And then where's the children? Just to add in, exactly when God asked me to write this book, I took so many years. Finally, I took on. I was like, what now, God? I just start, and I think what you have just reminded me is you were so obedient. You started, then He started to send people. It's the same thing that He asked me to write a book, and my dear Sumi, who's my prayer buddy, she said, no, I know it's written the book. So I obeyed. I told her, first thing in the Monday after Sunday, I wrote a few lines. I said, then what you got? How to write? I counted in the book 40,000. I only got 3 lines, 4 lines. No way. But the day the book is ready now, then I realized when I start to embark on the by faith, people all showed up. I didn't know my sister grammar is good until this time. I never knew.
I always, when I'm very very down or very depressed, very sad, most of the time I don't pray. Most of the time I won't pray. The last time also same. I will just go inside my room. I like to worship. I sing song. Or I will just close my eyes and then I just lie down and then I will tell God, I just want to close my eyes and rest for a while.
When you're stressed out.
And then I have a book. And the book is like a letter writing to God. I like to write what I feel. I'll write and keep.
Journal?
It's not to say journal. Every time I feel so happy also I will write. Very sad also I will write. Depressed also I will write. I will just write. I said how I feel and then I'll ask God, why this thing happening? Why is it like this? Why this one? I will ask so many questions. After writing the one all, I say thank you Lord for everything. I say thank you Jesus. Then after that I will come out very fresh.
Wow, that's your way.
I will bring out everything.
Thank you for sharing from your heart. I'm sure I've been impressed by you, my faith, because I'm sure anyone who listens to this is, we don't know, we don't edit this part. Anyone here is by God's will.
Amen.
Maybe I want Matthew.
Yes.
Matthew, you are the eldest of all here now, is it? One of them.
He's more here.
Yeah, but I saw you last 6 years. I'd like you to share with us about mommy has been a miracle to your life and all. Yeah, you want to represent and what about your home, because whoever is listening, they can reach out to you and then I want the people to come and reach out.
First of all, our home is unique than every home I think in Malaysia, because I think there's no home like a family, Even like people see us in school, everybody wants to friend us and all, we go that neat, that clean, because she don't like dirty, first of all.
Wow.
She used to cane us just after school, just after get down from the van, Yeah, cane. She does cane because she told us like Bible say use rock, Yeah. Yeah, if I am somebody today, that's because of the cane. I'll say because it's a bringing up. It's like that. So she'll say, why your shoe is dirty? Why your school collar is dirty? This thing all. So very disciplined. And we also have like very very close family relationship, which I think most of the home they don't have. Even I think they don't know each of their name also. So we don't have that kind of thing. We always share whatever things it is. Even like girlfriend issues. So we will share. It's like open. We will just say, I'll just say, Mom, this girl is crazy with me and all this thing. And I was like, what do you think about it? I'll show her the picture. See, this one. And then she will tell me, whatever is it, you are studying now or you're working, you must have everything, before you get into relationship or what. Then I'll say, I know my limit. That's like that. So yeah, that's how she brought up me. So what unique about she's like, she always been the supportive for me. Whatever things I do, she never like other usual parents. She's like, I don't think so. This one will happen. I don't think so. That one will do well. She's not like that. She'll say nothing wrong in trying. You try first. If you're happy about it, you try first. Okay, you have to go on. Okay, so that's how I think I learn up and then she never gives up. Whatever it is, and then a little. She really dropped down also. She was now like, no, I know this is going to happen. That's her faith. So I learned not much, a little bit of it. So I'm still learning. So yeah, that's how I grow up. If you want to talk about this home, I think whatever you see now, I think we are really blessed. Since I came, actually, when I not come here, I always dream my bedroom to have a bathroom inside my bedroom. That's my desire when I was a kid. So I was really blessed by God because I came in. It's a brand new house. This one brand new house. I think like just about 2 families only around this Taman area. So that knew the house. So I came in. I saw all the children, and then I went to bed, and then I went to room, and then I saw the bathroom, and I was like, yeah, that's how I react because first time I sing in the bedroom, you got a bathroom in the bedroom. So I was like, oh my God, she really answered my prayers, So sometimes as years pass by, I'll ask God, Mommy, are we like, taking things for granted or something like that? Because too much of blessing. Really, God has abundantly blessed us. If you compare from the start until now, really, we are really thankful. I will ask her the question, do you think like it's necessary? Because I'm a person like, I want everything to be perfect. Because that's what she does also. She teach me like, even I dance too. So whatever she teach me dancing at the, she's my dance teacher, so she teach me whatever I do. She know I'm really focused, so she tell me you have to be perfect or you don't do. That's her style. So I follow that. So whatever I do or whatever in the house thing, and then I'll say this have to be like this. And then like sometimes I think it's too much, and then I'll ask her, is it necessary? And then she say, whatever God blesses is blessing. You don't take God's blessing for granted. If you don't take, then it's fine. So that's how we live. Every day we will have devotion. That's how we grow up.
Wow.
Yeah, every day we have devotion, morning and night. So that's how we grow up in the spirit. Actually, every children we will learn about Bible. She will teach us.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how we know about Bible and all. I think that's how we grow up in spirit.
Do you think she's got a sense?
Yeah, of course we can see.
How about your parents? Or do you still have parents?
I'm actually she's my mother. Actually, she's my mother. We have single parents and orphans also. So yeah, but I think whoever comes here, they don't want to go back. That's the thing. Yeah, because they feel really attention. Even the family, like let's say the father goes to work, mother also goes to work. They come back school and then they just spend time alone, just like that. But here it's not like that. We really speak to each other. We know what is happening, what they are going through, what they need help. everything we know. We really, emotionally we are touched.
For that, I want to testify. I've been to many homes when we were young with our children. I lost count how many homes. You name it, Indian, Chinese, I've been to home. I've never felt attached with a home like your home, really. Because the rest I don't keep in touch with and what off and on we just. But with your home, we think about because I think it's the love that you give to others and you give hopes to people. And I really admire what you do. I hope your mommy has been a miracle to you, and you're going to be a miracle to someone's life.
That's why, like just now he said, blessing, God's blessing. That's why I always will tell them. I say even our home blessed with millions of dollars. I say, if got millions also, I say my feet will be always on the ground. We will not overspend. What we are spending now, that will be the same budget.
Wow.
We will not overspend anything.
That's really good teaching.
So we say we must remain. We always must be humble and don't let ego overtake. So we always must be a blessing to others.
Good lesson, even for the listener to listen to this and like not sparing the wrong. I think that's really good.
Yes.
Because what I've learned from Matthew and Angie, for this session, I think whoever is listening to this, they are listening to me. Something so amazing. What Matthew said, we are so blessed. And then you put a lot of people to shame, Honestly, I've seen people who had everything and still complaining and say, why my life sucks sometimes. Like, it's time you wake up. And I think that is a message for many people. And they can. And Angie, what you say really, really is also preparing us. Because when everything, the fun coming, it's not about getting more, bigger car. No. It's about what can you fulfill for others.
Yes.
I really thank you so much for your valuable time, for your teaching, especially for the sincerity coming from your heart. Because every time I hear from you, I go back, I'm inspired, and sometimes I get lazy a bit. But I still obey God. No matter how lazy, like I want to be pleasing to Him. God, I feel so happy. And I can see that in you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wish you all really, really well. Any last word you want to say to the audience, or any teaching, anything that you believe,
I want to say have faith in God and hold on to Him. Never give up. That's all my message.
Thank you.
Same also. Faith. Build your faith. Don't be discouraged in any situations. Maybe sometimes you feel like it's a bit very down, but doesn't mean you're going to drop. No. It is for something greater is for you. So be prepared for the best.
Amen.
Yeah.
You want to say your 3 words to the audience because they can hear you. She got something she always say like,
which God always gave me, to stay focused on Him.
Yes.
Trust, believe, and have faith in Jesus, my Lord.
Amen.
Jesus. And with Jesus, all things are possible. It's in Matthew 19:26 and 8.
Amen.
praise the Lord.
Thank you. Must not be distracted by the worldly things and the things that are around us. Don't be distracted.
So keep
the
the
focusing,
focus.
yes.
I think your
The
kids
focusing
will
is
go far.
important. Yes. Amen. Amen.
When I lose touch, I come back to you. Really, I need to. I told them this book is going up to touch life, but I had a prophecy a year ago. Someone already prophesied that it's a big platform and I told them, please be my monitor. I need all the people to anchor me, but you never know.
Yes.
But I don't want. I really have to be careful. I'm nothing, so you have to be on the ground, and we need each other. So you also can call me and you see, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing now like that?
That's why I teach my children. I say when you pray, we always say, we have to hold on to God, I will always pray, Lord, hold my hand so that I won't slip away because we hold God's hand and we can slip away,
Wow.
So I always say, Lord, hold my hand tight so that I won't slip away from
Amen.
you.
God, Lord, hold my hand. I just want to stay humble. Hold my hand, stay humble. To serve
Because
you.
we at times can slip away.
Yes,
When God holds us, we cannot slip away.
Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Before I end, I just want to say, Jesus, I know you're with us. You put all your children together. My brother, my sister here, and a lot of us are connected because of Jesus. We give all glory to God for this meeting and for this union.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Amen.